Hello friends, I'm Rosa, welcome. So it's been a little while since the last video that I recorded. It was summer, I slept horribly. Those two things are related because it's been too warm and too bright. I can't sleep, okay? I'm exhausted. But I've also been away and you know stuff. So I'm a little bit behind on the booktube, especially unboxings, and that's what we're going to tackle today. I have 5 boxes and 3 of these are from July, 2 of them are from August. I have checked all but the one that I received yesterday, which is I think the August Romantasy book, so from FairyLoot. One of them is an Illumicrate one, and then one of them from July was so damaged that I did get a replacement. So I technically have 6 boxes, but I don't remember which one is the damaged one because they've all just been stacked on my dinner table. So like we have books, and that was not even including this one. So anyway, we're gonna be doing that today. We're gonna be going through the books. I can't remember which one I got when, so I'll try my best to like spot a date or something on the box before opening it, but if I can't, I don't know, we won't know until we open it. This one though is the only one that's not open, so this one is the one we're gonna open last, because it's the August Romantasy one. I think this one might be, is this one? This one is August, okay, August Young Adult. So we're gonna put these 2 away and save them for after. So let's start with this one, which I believe is the FairyLoot July Adult. That's the adult box, isn't it? I think so. I think it's the adult box design. I cannot remember what the books are either. Like no. I'm not there at all. I can't remember what they look like. I do remember the Illumicrate one, but do I remember the rest? No. I have so many books to talk about as well, because I'm so behind on like, I basically didn't read a whole lot for like a month. Maybe I read like 2 books or something. But I have read a fair bit through summer, so I have like before that month. So I feel like I need to do like a recap of like the best books I've read during the summer. Also quickly want to comment on the lighting. We're kind of relying a little bit on the sunlight today, because I didn't want to move my light in here, and so if it goes away, I'm not master of the sun and I can't really do anything about it. But anyway, this is the Dancing with Danger. I had an issue reading that font for a second. Okay, and it's the July 2025 book, so the adult one. Let's put this away so you take up the space, because I cannot be here. That's fine. She's in a lovely, one of them arrived not in one of these sleeves anymore, and I'm kind of like, are FairyLoot not doing them from now on? What's happening? Because I like the sleeves, even though I throw most of them out. But I like when the books arrive in sleeves. Okay, so first book we're opening today. First book is A Dance of Lies. I think this is the original cover, maybe a colorway change. I'll put the original one up here. Remember, it's the UK edition. And she has beautiful, stunning edges. This is by Brittany Arena. Death is a Dance. I don't remember what this book is about at all. Okay, so the naked cover looks like this on the front and this on the back. It has a beautiful spine as well. There's lots of like nice little gold foil details you can see on the pillars as well, the columns on either sides of the whatever this is. It looks like an archway, right? It looks like an archway, which goes very well with the cover, which also has this like cracked gold foil. We got art on the inside of the dust jacket as well, which is kind of cute. Is there a title? Nope. But she does look cute. Okay, and we have inside end paper art, sorry. It looks like this. It looks like she's dancing and she has wings. Gorgeous. And in the back, ooh, nice color scheme. It looks like this. Also very foiled. I love that they're doing foiled end pages, because it's probably one of my favorite, like, I mean, edges are in reality my favorite, but foiling on end pages looks so good. I feel like there's music playing somewhere and I can't really, it's very odd. I don't know where it's coming from, but I feel like I can just hear music. I'm gonna try my best to ignore it, but I am a person that gets distracted. So unfortunately, yeah. If you want to see the map, I don't know, I never show off the map in the books, but kind of cute. Kind of cute. Okay. Also, it has a ribbon bookmark, which they don't add that too often, I feel. I don't read my special editions. I would probably use ribbon bookmark for like an actual book, but it's rare that normal books have ribbon bookmarks, so I don't know. Anyway, as for the story, what does it say? Falsely imprisoned for murder, a former court dancer strikes a dangerous bargain for her freedom, uncovering deadly secrets and facing impossible choices along the way. So the reversible dust jacket that you saw, is that including? Yes, including the end papers. They're by Gabriella Bigiuso, which is probably one of the reasons, because I haven't really heard much about this book, but I'm obsessed with Gabriella's art. And so if she has a hand in creating art for the books, I'm like, okay, we're just gonna accept it. Yes. So I hope the book is good, but like I have no idea. The artwork on the naked cover is by AEA Draws, and it just says digitally sprayed foredge with solid top and bottom. A digital signature. There was a bound-in letter, and also a digital signature. So, but I've been told by you guys that you don't read the author letters anyway, so now I'm not gonna show them. Oh yes, A Dance of Lies. I was about to say A Dance of Lies, and then I was like, am I getting the title wrong? I don't want to say anything wrong. Okay, so next up we're doing this one, which you can tell got a, this is the one that I got a replacement for because she took damage. So I'm gonna leave this one be, but I have an actual flawless version of it right here. Now I just need to figure out what to do with the book because I don't like to throw out special editions even if they're damaged. So Kim, if you want it, let me know. But otherwise, if not, I'll figure something out. I don't know. I don't like selling them because they're damaged, but also I don't like throwing them out because they're still special. It's just that when I get special editions for the price that I pay, I don't want them to have damage. Does that make sense? Yeah. So we do need the spoiler card though, because that's not included in this box. Yep. The theme was Fateful Bonds, and alright, yeah, true. Okay, so the book was Arcana Academy by Elise Kova. And it's this like a little bit of a minimalist kind of cover. I feel like I've seen these kinds of covers in a lot of places with FairyLoot and on a lot of books done by FairyLoot lately, but it's fine. I do like the edges a lot. They have these cards on them, both in bottom but also top, so it's like all three have very cool cards. And then the original cover is in a different colorway, I think, on the inside of the dust jacket. I do like the original cover. It's minimalist still in that it's like, it's, you know, compared to a lot of other fantasy books, I feel like there's not a whole lot going on, but I like it. Sometimes simplicity also works very well. And then we have foil on the naked cover, which says, "Your future is your tuition." What? That's a bad deal. Don't do that deal. Oh, I read it. Oh, I turned the book upside down. That's fine. Arcana Academy. Your future is your tuition. I wouldn't say yes to that. I don't know. That feels like a very steep price, doesn't it? We have end pages also foiled that look like this in the front, and then in the back they look like this. These are stunning, beautiful. We have ourselves for Jenny, thank you for believing in me. There's two maps. There's this one, but there's also another one in here. Wow, two maps. Are we on three maps? No, just the two. Just the two. There's also a letter, so with a digital signature. Dear FairyLoot reader, allow me to be the first to welcome you to the dark yet glittering halls of Arcana Academy. I actually just started Zodiac Academy yesterday. I feel like there's a whole lot of Academy stories. Having also read On Wings of Blood earlier this, in July or June? I can't recall. There's a lot of Academy books. That one's Bloodwing Academy. So, as for Arcana Academy, faced with a prison sentence, a cunning thief must infiltrate a magical elite academy, conceal her identity, and outwit a prince she's vowed to despise. It says redesigned cover by Michaela Elkaino, who also did the reversible dust jacket art. What? Who did? No, because that's the cover. No, the foil design on the hardcover is by Michaela Elkaino. I just can't read, it's fine. The edges as well, also by Michaela. And then the artwork on the end papers is by Rosalind Arts. Good artists! That's good artists. Yeah, I see that. She's stunning. She has red eyes. Kind of creepy. I like it. Kind of creepy, but like, I like it. What about in the back? Ooh, I like the little circle around the hand, like they're touching. Ignore the fact that his hand is on her cheek as well, but like this right here, that's big. So, Arcana Academy. Clara Greysword has survived the underworld of Eclipse City through thievery, luck, and a whole lot of illegal magic. Nice. After a job gone wrong, Clara is sentenced to a lifetime in prison for inking tarot cards, a rare power reserved for practitioners at the elite Arcana Academy. Ooh, cool. Very, very cool. So, anyway, book number two. We still have 3 to go. We'll be here for a little while. Next up, I think we're going to tackle the Illumicrate one because it was also from July, and then we can move on to the August ones. So, it's been a while since I've gotten an Illumicrate book, but I really, really wanted this one, and I was so happy when they announced it. And then I saw the art for it was leaked. I've also read it, and I really loved it. Very much up my alley. But the art of the book was actually leaked a while back, and I thought it looked so, so adorable. The impression is a little bit different in real life. I do like it. I'll point out what it is that I'm like, oh darn it, about, because it's a feature that some seem to be very into, but I'm just not totally with them. I don't know. So, no spoiler cart with the Illumicrate when it's only book only, but we have The Irresistible Urge to Fall for Your Enemy by Bridget Knightley, and it's a very pink one. It's very pink and off-white. It's so cute. We have completely redesigned cover on the front, and then in the back it says, the best love stories begin with hate at first sight, which I don't disagree with. As an enemies to lovers person, I do not disagree. So, the thing that I'm like, this is gonna make so much noise with the microphone as well, I'm not crazy about transparent dust jackets. I am not gonna lie. I think it was cool the first time I saw it, but they look weird next to my other books. I don't know what it is. And apparently they get extra, you have to be extra careful with them because, what was it? Fingerprints, but also scratches and stuff are much more visible on them. So there are certain downsides to it. But this one is like, because the other ones I have are the Marvelous Light ones, and that one's very structured. This one is like very not. It feels very plasticky, which I mean it is, but it's fine. So you can kind of tell like she's the light one and he's like the little bit darker one here, and you can see they're in the same position. Yep. In the bag as well, there is the heart, which works with the heart on the back of the dust jacket. And then I didn't show you the edges properly, I think, but they're pink with these like light and dark, which makes sense for the story because she's a healer and he has a darker kind of magic, so it's supposed to like represent the two different kinds of magic, and they shape a heart in the middle. We have end paper art in the front that looks like this. This is the meeting, I suppose. Yeah, with the skeleton. I recognize it. And then in the back, oh cute. There's a little bit of a ballroom scene. Who would have thought? Anyway, but it's a cute book. I don't have a short version of the synopsis, and I've been to school today, so my brain is kind of like not working. So we're just gonna read out loud the synopsis. The summer. Ooh, did I do something? No. The summary that's in the book. Osric Mordaunt, member of the Firen Order of Assassins, is in dire need of healing, naturally, such as the grim comedy of fate. The only healer who can help is Orion Fairham, maybe. Preeminent scientist, bastion of moral good, and member of an enemy order. Orion is desperate for funding to heal the sick, so desperate that when Osric bribes her to help him, she accepts even if she detests him and everything he stands for. A forced collaboration ensues. The brilliant woman in STEM is coerced into working with a PhD in murders, much to Orion's disgust. As the Osric and Orion work together to heal his illness and investigate the mysterious reoccurrence of a deadly pox, they find themselves ardently denying their attraction, which only fuels the heat between them. I don't have a spoiler card, so I can't tell who the... I'm gonna see if I can find something on my phone. Maybe I can find it on their, like, when they posted it, so we can get the artist, you know, mentioned. Okay. On an acetate jacket. I swear it didn't say that when... I don't know, maybe I just didn't notice. Frostbite Studios did the art on the front cover. The edges are done by Chatty Nora. The art on the hardback is also done by Frostbite Studios, and the end papers are done by Fleora.art. I'll make sure to leave links to all of the artists in the description box down below, by the way. So if you want to go check out their Instagrams, if they have one, you can do so. But yeah, the irresistible urge to fall for your enemy. I do love the pink one, the pink look, like the pink vibe. I need more pink books in my life. Essentially. Thank you. So that was number 3. And that means we're done with the July books and we can move on to the August ones that I hope are okay. This is the, I think this is the YA one. I can't remember what this book was because I opened it so quickly. I just wanted to check for damages because I'm a little bit paranoid. Especially after like because the Arcana Academy one, it's not that bad, but like the corner is squashed. We have art that looks like this, and the theme is Behind the Veil. I was like only reading the title on the back of the card and I got a little bit confused because surely they would not make the theme name the same as the title of the book. Surely. Anyway, so the book is, or was, Immortal Consequences, and this is by Ivy Marie. I feel like this is a redesigned cover. I can't remember what the original one looks like, but I'll put a picture of it right here. But I feel like this is a redesigned cover. It's very gothic, like very gothic. I've heard lovely things about, ooh, those edges are nice. I think I literally just took it out, looked like, are we good? Like this, and put it back in the box. So I didn't even remember the book. 6 rivals, 1 victor, eternity is only the beginning. I don't know what that means. Welcome to Blackwood Academy. Another academy? What is happening? I start school and suddenly all books that are being released are about schools. Is it a coincidence? I don't think so. I'm just kidding. But no, the world doesn't revolve around me. just so we're on the same page. We have Inside Dust Jagged Art, which is the original cover, but in a different colorway. I cannot remember the original one, but you have seen a picture of it, so now you know. But this is like teal-ish. We have foil on the naked cover, which is this like, what would you call this color? It's like a purple, a dusty rose maybe? A dark dusty rose? I don't know. What would you call this cover? I don't really know. But the foil is black. There's a quote on, I wonder if this is like the sigil for the academy. And then there's a quote on the back which says, "You are the reapers of lost souls, the bright light guiding them to their eternal slumber. And without you, the afterlife would fall into oblivion." Okay, and then we have end pages. My book's making noises. Don't be worried. She's telling herself. But my book might be making a few noises. It's because it's not really been open. But we have foiled end pages. Slightly gothic as well. I love the style. I wish I could be preppy, but I can't pull it off, unfortunately. And then we have, this book has gothic vibes, but also slightly like horror, right? It does? Like there's something about this. It's very dark. It looks like there's like a ghost in the back. Like how creepy is that? Look. What is that? Is she a ghost? Oh my god, they're so beautiful, these people. I'm sorry. They're so pretty. Anyway. And then edges as well. I didn't show you, but they look very nice. A very, very nice gradient between the teal and then like slightly orange coral kind of color. It's a good color combination as well, but it goes very well with this. But like, did they take it from here? No, they didn't. That's interesting. Just elements of it. Oh, that's cool. Okay. I like when it's not like straight up copy pasted from the cover to the edges. They're still the same elements, but they're placed differently. So, but let's see what this book is about so we can get some questions answered, because I have no clue, not really, other than something about souls, an academy. What is it? What even is it? At a hidden academy on the edge of the afterlife, 6 students enter a high-stakes competition with deadly ambition, tangled relationships, and secret motives. Motifs? Not motifs. This is a motif. The motive is like something else. At play, the cost of winning may be worse than losing. Okay. It's a redesigned cover with artwork done by Tom Roberts Illustrations, and the design is by AEA Draws. The foil on the naked cover is also done by AEA Draws. I'm glad that they got someone extra to do that, because they have, I can't remember their name anymore, but I just got a little bit tired of the foil done by the other designer or the other artist that they use, because you've seen it a lot. So it's nice that they added someone else as well to their rotation. Character artwork on the end papers is done by Alice Blake Art, and then the edges are also done by Tom Roberts, because obviously they're, yes. So I'm excited to get into this at some point. It sounds a little bit scary. Spoopy, maybe? Would it be a fall book? It feels like a fall book. I actually was driving the other day, and it was windy, and I had to drive somewhere, and you could like tell the wind was like picking up the leaves in like a teeny tiny typhoon. Is that water? Can typhoons not be? Anyway, I'm from Denmark. We don't have, I don't know how extreme weather works, okay? But anyway, like a little hurricane, a teeny tiny hurricane. And then it just hit me like, okay, either it's like very late summer now, or it's very early fall. I don't know. When do you think the changes? I know it differs from country to country. Also, obviously, if you're in the southern hemisphere, it's completely different. But I feel like fall hits very early in Denmark. And then we have like a long fall and a long spring as well. So, but I feel like it might have hit by now. We're gonna open the last one, which is the Romantasy one for July. August, not July. So let's hope she's pretty. That's very blue. Oh, it's not blue. It's because, well, it might be blue. I'm gonna show you what I mean. There's a lot of blue going on. I can't tell. Is it the bubble wrap or is it the book? Something is blue. But anyway, the theme is crowned by the stars. Oh, right. I just realized what book it is. I forgot. Ooh, I'm so excited for this one. Okay. They really protected her, huh? I mean, not so much the edges though, but or like the corners. Well, she's protected. Oops. I'm gonna save this bubble wrap, because you never know. They be stunning. This does give a little bit YA vibes on the cover. I am not gonna lie, but they're still pretty. But for the book, cute. Now we're straight to winter though. This is odd. Okay. The book is Warrior Princess Assassin by Bridget Kimmerer, which is her like adult debut. It does give YA a little bit. You can tell what I mean, right? It's Romantasy, so it's adult. I've heard that there's spice in it from her because I follow her on Threads. She said it herself. Also, there's a trio. So, what is that? Poly? Is that what it's called? Poly? I can't tell. Is Poly just more than one person, or are we in like a trio? And when does it turn into a Why Choose? Is Why Choose also Poly? Asking the big questions here on this Monday. Anyway, if you got answers, if you're a little bit of an expert, help a girl out. We have NPay. No, we do not. This is the naked cover. We have the cover on the naked cup. No, it's Monday. Okay, we have art on the naked cover. Thank you. Thank you for working with me. Which I feel like maybe it represents them a little bit, because we got the warrior, the assassin, and maybe this is like for the princess. That's kind of cute. Winter vibes? Like, look at the edges. So winter vibes. Like, total winter vibes. Is this in like a... It's signed by the author on the end pages? That means she held this book. This is a big moment for me, okay? Yeah, we have foiled end pages. Stunning, beautiful, cute. With a signature as well on the end pages. Oh, they're adorable. Okay, so we have the back end pages look like this. I feel like this is like a frosty castle. Do you see what I mean? Is this castle actually made of ice? What is happening? I'm excited to dig into this at some point because Bridget Kemmerer is so good at starting and like creating worlds. I feel like, is this foil supposed to be there? Or did they misplay? This looks a little funky on the... Like, it looks a little bit like the foil is supposed to be here. But also, it's not because his arm is not covered by foil. I don't know. It's fine. Very cute. But she's so good at like creating worlds and starting series. So I'm excited to see where this is gonna go. Do we have something on the inside? Yeah, the original cover looks like this, but I believe in a slightly different colorway though. They've just turned it very blue. It's all very blue. So I can choose how to face my destiny. It says on the back. I can choose how to face my destiny. Oh, do they match? Do the dresses match? A little bit. I mean, this one is adorable. With all the flowers. The dress is kind of giving Elaine. But like, she's not. But the dress is giving Elaine a little bit. That's very cute. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I did skip the adult one for August. But I'm getting all 3 September. Yes, I did skip Calabasas. Or however it's pronounced. I don't know. I just didn't read like it was for me, so I figured I would rather pass on it for someone else because I know that R.F. Kuang's books are sought after, and so I just decided to skip it. But I'm getting all 3 September books because I cannot make up my mind. So, for this book, a king and a princess enter a fragile political alliance, each hiding secrets that could tear it apart. An assassin is sent to kill them, but when one of his targets is the woman he loves, his mission becomes a choice between duty and desire. Duty and desire. We have a redesigned cover with artwork done by Art of Frost and Flame. Art of Frost and Flame. Okay. The design is done by AEA Draws. The artwork on the naked cover, so the foil, is done by AEA Draws. The digitally sprayed foredge with the solid top and bottom. The foredge, though, is done by AEA Draws. It's pretty nice foredge. It's signed as well, and the character artwork with foil as well is also done by Art of Frost and Flame. So the artist who did the cover also did the end pages. That's why they look so much alike. Yeah. Which is nice. I like when my books have cohesive art. It makes everything cohesive and nice. This is cute! I'm so excited for this book. Do I have an arc of this? I can't remember. I can't remember. I should probably get updated on which ones I have. Should we just read the synopsis anyway? Who should you trust? Warrior King Maddox Kironan's fire magic has earned him a ruthless reputation, but now his kingdom is slowly burning, a blaze he cannot control, and his one chance to save it is the marriage alliance with the neighboring royal family of Estranza and their power to manipulate the weather. So he has fire magic and he's ended up in a freaking frost castle? That's a disaster waiting to happen. Who should you love? With war on the horizon, Princess Jory's home needs this alliance. But her family is hiding a dangerous secret. Their magic is fading. When she meets her intended, he sets her heart aflame, but what will he do when he realizes she's deceiving him? Oh no! Especially if their magic is like frost related, and then he's there with all his fire magic and he's gonna melt down the castle? I have thoughts. Who should you kill? Once a young nobleman causing mischief with Jory in Estranza's palace, Asher is now part of the Hunters Guild. Asher? That's a choice of a name. When a lucrative job arises, he cannot refuse, until he sees the targets. Someone wants King Maddox and Prince Jory dead. Now Asher must decide what he's willing to do to protect the woman he loves and the king she's about to marry. Well, I'm excited. Okay, anyway, I'm so happy. It's funny because you get like this, which is obviously inspired by the original cover. I think the original cover is like off-white, but it's the art that you saw on the reversible dust jacket. And then it turns into this and you're like, these are two very different vibes. But I'm sure they know what they're doing. That's not what I mean. I just think it's funny that like interpretations can be so different. This is very frosty. It's very blue. She's so cute. She's cute. So it's going to be a little while before the next unboxing, but I will have 3 books. I'm going to save all 3 of them for one video. because I like doing that. I think it's nice. You do have to wait a little bit longer to see the books from me, but cute. I'm so happy. I love pretty books. I do love pretty books so much. If you've read any of the 5 books, let me know what you thought of them, and also let me know which special edition you think is the prettiest. There will be more unboxings. There'll be more other videos. I have a book haul coming up, I think, because I bought 12 books in Norway that I never really got to show on the channel. So I have books to show. Anyway, or did I? I can't remember anymore. But and my mom is actually bringing home like a couple as well from her trip to Norway. We're just buying a lot of books in Norway. They're cheap, even though the Norwegians would say that they're not, but they are. For us Danes, with 25% VAT on books, your books are quite cheap. So I have probably a book haul coming up, and then we gotta do some vlogs, talk about books as well, because I've not really had a chance to do that. I'll find time. It'll be cool, it'll be nice, it'll be chill. But aside from that, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to hit the thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos like this from me, but also all the other booktube stuff, definitely consider sticking around by clicking on the subscribe button. However, I'm gonna leave you to it now. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye. Oh, you know you're beautiful.